Welcome back to the final video in this series. I cannot wait to show you guys the finished tractor that'll be in the end of this video. I'm just so proud of James. It turned out amazing. Anyway, so starting off our last video, James needed to finish the tractor build by fixing and making a few parts that were broken. He's using our 1950s machines for all of his machining work here. This is the Bridgeport mill and the clausing lathe, and he's making some new bushings. And these bushings, you will see what he does here with them in just a minute, but this is actually for the backhoe attachment, and they turn out perfect. I just cannot believe how good he's gotten at machining in just the 9 months that we've owned this equipment. But anyway, let's get to it.
All right, we're gonna see if we can pull out some bushings here and replace them with the ones I just cut on the lathe. So here's my new bushing. Made it out of some softer steel and then just kind of come up with this contraption. We're gonna see if we can drive the old one out and the new one in all at the same time. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. We'll get a little bit of oil, put on the new bushing. And I'm using my smaller impact. If I have to get my bigger one, I will. Let's tighten it up. Ooh, yeah. Let me grab another washer. All right, let me get my bigger impact. All right, we got a bushing made here. I just made this one out of brass. I ran out of the steel stock. So this brass piece should last me quite a while for as little as I'm gonna be using this backhoe. But that's a pretty good fit there. I even heard a pop there. Let's see if I can hear it again. There we go. I got lots of brass, so I don't mind even have to make another one of these if I need to, but this is ready to go. I just need to cut it to length now. So, all right, I've got the bushing started here. It's relatively snug, not too bad. I should be able to put it in with a rubber mallet, but once I get that in there, we'll give this a test, and I may put some bushings in right here, which I don't think these originally had bushings, but I'm gonna put some in there. Okay, we got our bushing in there. Everything looks pretty good. And it fits pretty nice, so very little movement. It's actually a little tight. So, there you have it. I'm putting the last few pieces on the tractor right here. This assembly goes around the spools and the hydraulic valves, and it also secures the chair in place. So these are the last few things to put on the tractor, and we're gonna call her quits. We're back in the shop today. A little bit of an update. The seal that I put on this Cessna pump did not work. I can't find the correct seal for it, so I'm gonna go ahead and replace the pump. This is the old assembly here. I really like this pump. I'm kind of sad that I couldn't find the seals for it. I've called so many people. But anyways, I didn't want to spend too much money. I went ahead and replaced the filter system too. So I got a new filter here, kind of a more modern filter system, and I got a hydraulic pump here. These things aren't actually very expensive. I can put a link in the description below to this pump specifically and to this part if anybody needed to do something like this. But I got some pipe here. I'm gonna start plumbing some things up and then get this installed to see how this pump performs. I think this one should do it. We'll see. Okay, here's the new assembly. That's the return line. This is a pretty easily accessible filter, and I think they should be able to sit like that, but we just gotta attach this line in. It's just gonna spin directly into there, so I can go ahead and hook up my pump. All right, I got the pump on there and everything's working out just fine. I went ahead and put the cover on. Forgot to film what it looked like. But it looks pretty good in there. You can kind of see there's the filter and there's the pump. Nothing's leaking right now. So I ran it for a good while. Everything works pretty good. This pump actually is a little bit smoother than my last one. I got a little bit slower gallons per minute because it was a little bit too fast for the backhoe. So it's a little bit smoother, but yeah, everything's turning out to be pretty nice now. Hopefully no more leaks, but I think I'm gonna be done out here in the garage for today.
And here it is, the finished tractor. Looking at this, I just cannot believe that this is the finished product. The videos do not do any justice at showing how much time and effort and physical labor and mental labor James put into this rebuild. It's just amazing to think that, you know, a few months ago, this was in 1,000 pieces all over our barn, and now everything is fixed, put back together. It works beautifully. It sounds great. It's just going to be such a great tractor that, quite honestly, it's going to outlive James and I. He does such a good job at maintaining all of our farm equipment, so I have no doubt that this thing is going to live longer than we will. And the backhoe attachment to me just looks absolutely amazing. It looks like it came with the tractor, and I love that he painted the bucket of it black. We're gonna get a lot of use out of this thing. In real life, we've already used it many times because we got this done back in March, and I'm just so proud of James. I love it. My grandpa would be really proud. Now let's get this thing dirty and let's see how it does in the dirt.